Hello students, how are you? Hope all of you are doing well and maintaining good health. I am Dr. Smrutirekha and I welcome you all to Etuson, Education for Better Tomorrow. It's a digital learning platform for Odia and English medium students which is developed in Odisha. If you believe in quality education, then you are at the right platform. As in eTuition, we provide quality education which will definitely help you to build your career. Then what are you waiting for? Please download the eTuition app and enroll yourself so that you will avail all the facilities at your fingertips. Okay children, so as you can see, we are going to start chapter 3, that is pair of linear equations in two variables. So in my previous videos, I have already completed chapter 1 and chapter 2. If you have missed it, don't worry, I have given the entire playlist in the description section. So if you click on that link, you will get all the videos related to class 10. So shall we start today's topic then? That is pair of linear equation in two variable. Okay, so without wasting much time, let us start today's class. Are you all ready for that? Okay, so let us start. So to understand the concept, let us take one example. Oh, one sweet little baby has come. She is Akhila. Now Akhila has come to a fair in the village. So where she will be interested to have fun, right? So what and all you get in fair? You will get different types of game, rides, foods, etc. Now Akhila is interested to play hoopla game and she is interested to go for the ride, that is giant wheel. So you know why I have taken this example, to make you understand that mathematics is everywhere. You have to feel it, you have to understand it, understand the situation and implement the concept. Then it will be more interesting. Now, Akhila has some money. She has taken some money and she wants to spend in the fair. So she will be spending her money in by playing the hoopla game and going for the ride. So now here the problem is you have to find out how many times she is going to play hoopla game and how many times she is going to have the giant wheel ride. So there is a constraint. What is that constraint? The number of times she played hoopla is half the number of rides she had on the giant wheel, if you remember. So for this, in the lower standard you have already framed the algebraic expression. So let us frame the algebraic equation now. So let the number of rides be x. Then if number of rides will be x, then the number of times she played hoopla be y. Now according to the constraint, your y is equal to 1 by 2x. That means your 2y minus x is equal to 0. So this is your first equation. Now I was telling about the money constraint. So to play the hoopla game, she has to pay rupees 4 if she is playing for one time. So as we have taken how many times she is playing hoopla game? That is y times. So how much she will spend on hoopla game then? 4y. Now for one time ride, she has to spend rupees 3. How many times she is going for ride? It is x. So what will be the total money she will spend on the ride in the giant wheel? That is 3x. So the sum of this is equal to how much? That is rupees 20. So your next equation is equal to 4y plus 3x is equal to 20. Correct? So you can solve these two equations and you can get x and y value. Correct or not? But here we will understand how to solve it by using your geometrical method, that is graphically we will find out the solution. So as you can see here, 2y minus x equal to 0 and 4y plus 3x equal to 20. If you just bring it to standard form, it will be in the form of your ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, which is a standard form of linear equation, and a and b are real number, and a square plus b square is not equal to 0. So this is a standard form. So for any solution value of x and y, the points will be lying on the line which will be represented in the graph. Correct or not? So this we have done in your lower class also. Okay. So the same thing has been written. Each solution of a linear equation in two variables correspond to a point on the line representing the equation and vice versa. So algebraically, the general form for a pair of linear equation in two variables, if it is in terms of x and y, is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, where your a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2 are real numbers, and also a1 square plus b1 square not equal to 0, and a2 square plus b2 square is not equal to 0. Okay, so this is the standard form. Now let us take some example of linear pair. Right, so I have taken four sets of example. So that is 2x plus 3y minus 7. So previously we have already framed one set. So this is the second set, that is 2x plus 3y minus 7 equal to 0. 9x minus 2y plus 8 is equal to 0. Similarly 5x is equal to y, and minus 7x plus 2y plus 3 is equal to 0. This is a pair of, so it is in the standard form, ax plus by plus c equal to 0. And another linear pair, that is x plus y equal to 7 and 17 equal to y. So all this linear pair of equation can be solved algebraically, right? So do you know what do they look like geometrically? So let us understand it. So for this we have to understand what are the different possibilities of getting the relationship between the two lines when it is plotted in a graph. So if you plot the pair of linear equation in the graph set, so you will get these three cases. What are the three cases? So either the lines will be intersecting at one point, or they will be parallel to each other, or they will be coincident with each other. So it looks like this. So first one is both the lines are intersecting. Second one, they are parallel to each other. Third one, they are coincident with each other. Correct? So now let us solve one problem. So I have taken the same problem, that is Akhila's problem, where she was going for a fair and she is spending rupees 20. Okay, so I will just take up the same algebraic equation where we had written y is equal to half of x, and we had written 4y plus 3x is equal to 20. Okay, so these were two equations. So this can be simplified and you will get 2y minus x is equal to 0, and here you will get 4y plus 3x is equal to 20. So to plot this graph you need some points, right? So you have to take different value for your two equations. Suppose in the first case I will take x is equal to 0, then what will be your y value? So your y also will be equal to 0. Similarly, if you take x is equal to 1, then y is equal to 1 by 2. If you take x is equal to 2, then y is equal to 1. Right? If you take x is equal to 4, y is equal to 2. It is 6, then it is equal to 3. So to plot the graph, you can take any 3 points and you can draw. Similarly, for the second equation, let us take x value. So if it is x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 5. If x is equal to 2, then your y will be equal to, it's a fraction, so 20 minus 6, that is 14. So 14 divided by 4, that is 7 divided by 2. If it is 3, then it is 11 by 4. If it is 4, then y is equal to 2. So what we will do, we will take this point and this point, this point and this point, and we will plot the graph, and your graph will look like this. Okay, so this represents, your 3x plus 4y is equal to 20, that is equation 2, and this represents your equation 1. Correct or not? So this is what the equation looks like, and I have taken, as you can see, so for the first one I have taken 0, 0 and here 4, 2. So this is the line, and for here I have taken 0, 5 and 4, 2. So it is intersecting. So at what point it is intersecting? It is intersecting at 4 and 2. So children, to make you understand, I have taken so many points. You can plot the graph by taking any 3 points. Okay children, so don't get confused. Don't think that you have to take 5, 6 points. You can locate the points. 2, 3 points is sufficient enough to draw the graph here, and always better to start with taking x equal to 0 or y equal to 0. Then your calculation becomes easier. Okay children, now let us go to the next example. So that is pair of linear equation in two variable, that is, suppose you have 2x plus 3y is equal to 5 and x minus 2y minus 3 is equal to 0. So this is two pair of linear equation, and you can see in the pair of linear equation the both side value, that is left hand side, is equal to right hand side. So let us take some value. So let, for the first equation, your x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 1. So what will be the value of 2x plus 3y? So your 2x plus 3y will be equal to 2 plus 3, which is nothing but equal to 5. So that means your LHS is equal to RHS. LHS is equal to RHS, and your 1, 1 are the solution values r comma 1 comma 1 are the solution values. Correct or not? Okay, so this is the pair of. Similarly, if you want to prove this also, you take one more example. Suppose again I will take, suppose your x equals, suppose I want to prove this also, equation 2. I will take x is equal to suppose 2 and y is equal to 1. Okay, so what you are getting in LHS? LHS in equation 2 will be equal to how much? 2 minus 2 minus 3, that is equal to minus 3. Is it equal to 0? So here left hand side is not equal to right hand side. That means the value which you have taken, that is 2 and 1, are not the solution values. Okay children, it is not the solution values. So remember, so for a particular value, if the equation satisfying that LHS equal to RHS, then only it is the solution values. Okay, so basically, what do you mean by linear equation? An equation which can be put in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where a, b and c are real numbers and a and b are not both 0, is called linear equation in two variables, x and y. We often denote the condition a and b are not both 0 by x square plus b square not equal to 0. Okay children, so now let us take one more example to understand how to frame the linear equation algebraically and then represent it graphically. So what is the question? Romila went to a stationery shop and purchased 2 pencils and 3 erasers for ₹9. Her friend Sonali saw the new variety of pencils and erasers with Romila, and she also bought 4 pencils and 6 erasers of the same kind for ₹18. Represent this situation algebraically and graphically. So let cost of pencil be x, cost of eraser be y. Then what will be the equation? So Romila is purchasing how many pencils? 2. So 2x for the pencils. How many erasers he is purchasing? That is 3. So into 3y. So the total is 9. So this is your first equation. Now how many her friend Sonali is purchasing? So she is purchasing 4 pencil, that is 4x plus 6y is equal to 18. Okay, so this is the second equation. Now you have expressed the situation algebraically. Now it is time to represent it graphically. So how you are going to do it? So as usual, you have to take the points and find out the different 3 such points so that you can plot it graphically. So for the first equation, equation 1, that is 2x plus 3y. So let us take few value of x. If x is equal to 0, then your y is equal to how much? Your y is equal to 3. Correct or not? If x is equal to 0, your y is equal to 3. If x is equal to 2 or 1 I will take. If x is equal to 1, then your y will be equal to 9 minus 2, that is 7. So 7 by 3. Suppose you will take 2 value, then it is 9 minus 4, that is 5 divided by 3. If you take 3 value, then you will get 9 minus 6, that is 3. So y is equal to 1. So easy to plot. You can take 0, 3 and 3, 1 and you can plot the graph. Similarly, you can take equation 2. Okay, remember children why I am taking all these points? To make you understand how the different values can be obtained. You can take any 2 value and you can plot the graph. So now for the second equation, that is 4x plus 6y. Again, take x is equal to 0. What is the value of your y? Y is equal to 3. Right? Now you take x is equal to 1. If you take x is equal to 1, it is 7 by 3. If you take x is equal to 2, so it is 5 by 3. If x is equal to 3, what you are getting? It is 1. So all the points are same. So then what do you mean by that? What is this condition? Here two pair of lines are coincident. So it will look like this, as you can see. So both the lines are on the, it is overlapping with each other. So they are coincident. Correct or not? So this will be the form of the graph. You understood, children? So now let us take the first problem from exercise 3.1. Aftab tells his daughter, 7 years ago, I was 7 times as old as you were then. Also, 3 years from now, I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. So, this problem sounds interesting, right? So, you have 7 years ago, I was 7 times as old as you were then. Okay. So, what I will consider then? So, let Aftab's age be x and his daughter's age be y. Now, 7 years ago, his age was x minus 7 and daughter's age would have been y minus 7. Okay, but what is the relationship? 7 years ago, I was 7 times as old as you were then. So, that time, x minus 7 was equal to 7 times y minus 7. So, let us simplify it. That is, x minus 7 is equal to 7y minus 49. So, it is x minus 7y plus 42 is equal to 0. So, this will be your first equation. Now, about the second one, 3 years from now. So, 3 years after his age. How much? x plus 3 and daughter's age equal to y plus 3. Correct or not? So now what is their relationship? 3 years from now I shall be 3 times as, so x plus 3 is equal to 3 times y plus 3. So now let us simplify it. You will get x plus 3 equal to 3y plus 9. So your second equation will be x minus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. So this is your second equation. So this is how you have represent the situation algebraically. So this is the two pair of equation. Now this you have to form in, you have to represent it in form of a graph. So for that what you need? You need the points, right? So I am just erasing it and I will write just the two equation which we have formed, that is x minus 7y minus 42 is equal to 0 and another was x minus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. So now we have to get some points, right? So x, y. So this is equation 1 and this is equation 2. So for equation 1, x and y value. So if x is equal to 0, then x is equal to 0, then y is equal to 6, correct? If x is equal to 7, y is equal to 7. If x is equal to minus 7, y is equal to 5, right? So similarly for equation 2, let us find out some points. So put x is equal to 0 in the second equation, that is x minus 3y minus 6 and y is equal to minus 2. So if you take y is equal to 0, you are getting x is equal to 6, and if you take x is equal to 4, then you will be getting 4 minus 3y minus 6, so minus 2, and you will get minus 6 minus 2. Okay, so you will get it is equal to minus 1. Correct or not? So now if you plot the graph, your graph will look like this. Okay, so x minus, so I have taken these 2 points 0, 6, 7 and 7. So 0, 6, 7, 7, and here I have taken 0, minus 2 and 6 and 0. So these are the two set of equation or one pair of linear equation. Correct, children? So now let us go for the second one. The coach of a cricket team buys 3 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3,900. Later he buys another bat and 3 more balls of the same kind for rupees 1,300. Represent this situation algebraically and geometrically. So let cost of bat equal to x, cost of ball is equal to y. So your first equation will be 3x plus 6y is equal to 3,900. So later C buys another bat and 3 more balls of the same kind for rupees 1,300. So she buys another VAT. So that is VAT cost is X. So X plus 3 more balls, that is 3y, is equal to 1300. So this is the pair of linear equations. So you have got two equations, so one pair of linear equations. So you need to solve it graphically or represent it graphically. So for that you need some points, right? So for equation 1, x and y value. So it is if you put x is equal to, I'll put 100, okay. So I'll put 100. If it is 100, 3,900 minus 300, 3,600. So it becomes 600. Now I will put equal to 300. So in that case, y will be equal to 500. If I will put x is equal to 700, y is equal to 300, right? Similarly for equation 2, I will take, suppose x is equal to 100. So if I'll take x is equal to 100, your y will be equal to 400, correct? 1300 minus 100, 1200 divided by 3, that is 400. Now I will take 400 here, and this value will be equal to 300. Similarly, if I'll take 700, I'll get 200 here, correct or not? So now if you plot the graph, you will get the graph like this, correct? So it is intersecting at point 0, 1300. Okay children. So you could understand how to represent it algebraically and geometrically. Okay, so now let us go to the third problem, because there were only 3 problems here. So I have taken 3 problems. So ये example का problem नहीं है. So this is a question from your exercise. Okay. The cost of 2 kg of apples and 1 kg of grapes on a day was found to be rupees 160. After a month, the cost of 4 kg of apple and 2 kg of grape is rupees 300. Represent the situation. The same kind. So let cost of 1 kg apple equal to X. Cost of 1 kg grape is equal to y. So first condition, 2x plus y is equal to 160. Second condition, 4x plus 2y is equal to 300. So now we have represented it algebraically. So this is the pair of equation. This is your equation 1 and this is your equation 2. So now you take x and y value for equation 1 and equation 2 respectively. Okay. So for equation 1, suppose I will put x is equal to 50. Suppose I'll take x is equal to 50. So that becomes 100. 2x equal to 100. So y is equal to 60. So if I'll take it is 60, then I'll get 40. If I'll take 70, I'll take 20. Okay. So now for the second equation, if I will take 70, y value will be 10. If I will take 75, it is 0. If I'll take 80, it is minus 10. So by taking this points, the graph will look like this. Correct? The graph will look like this. So what is the relationship between two graphs? So they are parallel to each other. By seeing the equation itself also, you can tell that the linear equations are parallel to each other. How? They will maintain the same ratio. Here you see coefficient of x, how much? 2. Coefficient of x in the second equation is 4. Ratio 2 by 4, 1 by 2. Similarly, the coefficient of y in the first equation 1, second equation it is 2. What is the ratio? 1 by 2. So both of them will be parallel to each other. As you can see, from the equation also you can find out that they will be parallel to each other. So this is how you can represent a particular situation algebraically and geometrically. Okay children, so hope you have understood the concept, how to represent a situation algebraically, and how later on by taking the different points you can plot it geometrically. Thank you for your patient hearing, and if you have liked the videos, please share with your friends and subscribe the channel. You can follow us in YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and also in our website. And don't forget to download the Etuson app. Keep smiling and take care of yourself. Okay children, bye.